Good evening and welcome to the draw for the quarterfinals of the 2015-16 Fantasy Draft Cup. I'm your host today, Matt Johnson. Lewis is off sick, but I've got my wonderful team of helpers with me. Ruben Cap, who's also through to the round, and Aaron Law, who's one of the favourites for the League and Cup this season. They'll be talking about the draw through us when we've made it. Today's draw will consist of a greyhound race. Each person in the league will be given a number 1 to 8 depending on where they currently are in the league and is left in the competition, and depending on where they end up in the race, that's where they'll be playing. For example, the winner of the race will be playing the last in the race, the second, the 7th in the race, etc. So now we'll cut live over to the race and see how you get on.
Down there in track 9 is Gracie.
Massive race.
And the bunny is making its way around.
Good start from Tom Payne. 6 is on the deck.
6 is last.
Both rounds absolutely okay. It's 8 from 4 and 1, then 2, 7, 3. The other two goes 8 is still in front for Paul Philpott. It's
Going, Suji.
being attacked.
So there we have it, folks. The draw's been made for the quarterfinals of the cup, and what a draw it was. Ruben, to start with, we'll look at the tie that stands out to start with. Aaron Law, that crept through the last round and one of the best loser spots. He'll be taking on Matt Johnson, who's been impressing in recent weeks.
It's a huge tie. I wouldn't like to call that. I mean, Aaron obviously big favourite, but you know which way it's going to go.
And Aaron, yourself in that draw, what do you make of that?
Well, we're taking it one game at a time, of course. We've got to focus on the league for the next few weeks. It's a difficult campaign. We've got top spot at the moment. There's a long way to go, though. Obviously, Johnson's got a tough team. I'm quite glad that he's got Santi Cazorla and Christian Eriksen. That should help us out. And obviously, Diego Costa is going to score probably 4 or 5 goals that week, so we should be fine.
Looking at the other games in the time, and you've got Ruben against Little John, another tough one to call. And Baz will be pleased with this draw, though. He's got Callum, who's been the rank outside of the league season, but Cup might just be where he's got, let's say, his best form.
His team has been improving recently, so I do feel like Callum might have a shot.
And Aaron, what about making the other couple of ties we've seen there? We've got obviously Ruben against Little John.
I think that's going to be a very, very tough one to call. It depends if one album goes goal crazy again. He sunk Ruben 70-point lead last time they played. 2 very consistent teams. We should see a high-scoring game.
And of course, the last draw is a rematch of the first round. The ghost of Eddie Hill against Stephen Townsend, who goes straight through as the second best loser. And Steve's got another match against him. Do you reckon it'll go a different way this time, or do you reckon Steve will hold on again?
I think the Ghost has a decent chance there. I think the Ghost will be delighted with that draw. He's playing against a team low on confidence after a 13-point game week. A shocking return for Townsend there. Again, a tough one to call. Town should be the favourite, but I fancy it goes to win.
Good evening. The dust has settled. The draws have been done. Ties have been made, and we now can bring to you the results of the plate semi-final draw for the 2015-16 Draft Fantasy League. So, as you'll now see on the video, the results of the race earlier of who will be determining which draw. No, there's no video. Sorry, I've got hold on. A few technical difficulties. I'll have to
We lost the video.
I'll have to just bring you the result. So, Lewis Jones will be playing Andy Wood in the semi-final of the plate, whilst Peter Stanley will play host to Matthew Mitchell. Mitch Matthew. And there you go. Chin chin.
Your thoughts, Aaron? Who cares?